If you guys are here to figure out what happens when you go off of the keto diet, this is it. It's nothing beautiful. I've eaten more bagels than I can remember. If you're wondering why this is a big deal, it's because me and my roommate started the keto diet over 10 months ago. My name is Carmack, and I got fat. We're still at what? But it hurts. We were 100% bona fide, pure fat boys. And then I did the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I proceeded to work out every single day for 9 months, eat exclusively boring and healthy food, and I became a self-disciplined king. I feel incredible. It's like, obviously, this is probably the best shape I've ever been in. I mean, just look at my roommate, Manoa. He's so handsome. If we look at both of these photos here, it would be like comparing a marshmallow to a Corvette. And Manoa would tell you that when I was fat, I looked just like a plump, nice pear. But I did end up losing 47 pounds of my own body. That is like an entire golden retriever. So this all counts for something. We went on the keto diet and we absolutely crushed it. Okay, so I think that might be enough exposition for now. You know the backstory. We got fat and then we got skinny. But here's my problem. I've just bought so many gummies. I think I'm addicted to these peaches. I try and make myself feel better by getting sugar-free, but then I buy like 40 of them. If we take a look at my trash can, you'll notice it's all Dunkin' Donuts. My life has clearly fallen down the gutter, but I think I have an action plan, so let me give you some context. I went off of keto to go visit my father for the first time since the pandemic happened and it was his birthday. So of course I was gonna eat some cake or celebratory food, but it escalated quickly. Let me set this up like an interrogation because I deserve it. So for my dad's birthday, I had some bread before the dinner came out. The dinner came out and I got a salad with extra croutons. Every carb in Virginia, I found it and I stuffed it in my body. But what I didn't expect to happen was that it was going to affect my life when I got back to New York. I mean, look at this. Pop-Tarts, Lucky Charms, and for some reason I've started buying all the Legos I can find. So what started out as a quick break because of my father's birthday has become something I've brought back to New York with me, and it's crazy how a diet can affect your lifestyle in this visible of a way. So let's break down what happened. I went to Virginia, August 22nd, and I weighed 123 pounds. 23. And now, September 17th, I still have not gone back on keto, which means I've been off of keto for 26 days. And so, the questions we need to answer with this data, after going off of keto, how has it affected me gaining weight? How has it affected my health and my mental state? We will start with the easiest. After going off of keto for 1 month, how much weight have I gained? Give me a moment. Ow! Oh. I have definitely gained weight. I can see it. My abs aren't as defined as they were. And I weighed 123 pounds. I know it's still a big difference from when I started, but when you lose a lot of weight and you start to gain it back, it's like the worst feeling on earth. So let's see how much I've gained. Looks like 132 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna use my phone to read this next part because it's science. So it took me 9 months to lose 47 pounds. It's a long time, and it was the most difficult thing I've ever done. And it took me less than 30 days to gain 20% of it back again. Like I mentioned earlier, this has easily been the hardest thing I've ever done. And so I'm finding myself in the same position I was when I got fat for the first time. This might sound dramatic, but I now have to go through the process of quitting one of the most addictive substances ever, which is sugar. And I know you know what I mean by that, but you guys get it. I'm back at that initial hump that's like 10 miles high. Because for the past 10 months, my life has revolved around keto and pursuing this lifestyle. And now that it's like the last thing on my mind, I just feel so significantly less proud of myself because my MO, my motivating opinion, I actually don't know what that means, has been deprioritized. And so I feel like I have less purpose. And because of that, my life is messier. And so obviously I'm making this video for a reason. I'm not gonna just stand here and bitch about my fatness. I think it's time that we explore some solutions. So, I feel like the only reason I was able to lose weight in the first place was because I turned it into a creative project. And if we're being honest, I care more about making good videos than anything else on earth. I have a film degree and everything. Do I use my degree? No, but am I proud of it? Honestly, why not? And so in my mind, the only way these keto videos would do well is if we had massive changes. Because what's a good video? You provide a problem, I've got fat. The best video is gonna have the best solution, which would be to lose all of that weight, which we did, which made for arguably one of my most popular series on YouTube. At the end of the day, I'm a creator and a businessman. So even though I was really unhappy with my weight, what got me through it was turning it into a series that could help other people. And so the first actionable step I can take to start losing weight again is to commit to a second series of the keto world. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am now going to go from keto to basically maybe bodybuilding, boxing, fighting, I don't know, something. I need to turn my health into a creative project again because that's what works for me. Because I can't post this video where I tell you I gained 10 pounds and show you how messy my room is without then changing. That would just be embarrassing. I make these keto videos to basically hold myself accountable. Because like I said, I can't tell you guys all these things and not change. I'm too stubborn for that. So I'm not quite sure what ultimately I'm gonna do, but I do know the last time I started a video and told everyone I had gotten fat, 10 months later I looked pretty good. And I hope history repeats itself. That was an epic one-liner outro, and so it's time to throw it to our sponsor. So this video is sponsored by Squarespace. From online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform. You want to look like a professional? Well, Squarespace helps you do that with award-winning designer templates. Let's say you're a photographer. You can use these templates to showcase your work to the world and make yourself look dope in the process. And one of my favorite things about Squarespace is if you work on a schedule or appointment-based workflow, you can make your schedule public on Squarespace. So people can come to your website and see when you're actually available and book you for those times. It's just incredibly convenient. And lastly, Squarespace empowers people with creative ideas to succeed. And if you're a creative person and you want to succeed, go to squarespace.com/willcarmack or the first link in my description below to get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Squarespace. I hope you learned something new. And watch all of my other videos and give them all a thumbs up. Deal? All right, where there's a will, there's a way. My name is Will, and as always, have a nice day.
Be friends. If it's so much easier before we got our feelings hurt, and I can't pretend that it's easy.